YouTube channel. My name is Asmi.
And I'm Roger.
And welcome to
Roger&Ismi Vlogs.
Yeah, so how are you doing?
Yes.
We just finished our weekend and still we want to extend our weekend again.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have to work later at 12 midnight. So a little bit tired, but
Monday is always the most tiring day of the weekdays.
yes, but still we have to work.
Yeah, we're still thankful that
We're
we
still
have
thankful
work.
because we have this kind of job.
Yes. Even though it's tiring, but yeah, at least we have a job that we could get money, right?
Yes, to spend our
Monthly bills.
monthly bills. And
Yes.
speaking of job,
Speaking of jobs, so the topic is today is all about jobs.
yes, so we will talk about what are the common jobs in the Philippines.
Yes.
Before that, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for every piece of support that you gave us. Thank you. All our videos, we can see that you're really commenting, showing your support, showing your love. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Yes, we're happy to see you that you're watching and there's some comments as well. So thank you so much, and I hope you will continue to
Yes.
support our channel.
Please do. Thank you so much. So again, the topic is today, what are the common jobs in the Philippines? So what do you think are the common jobs in the Philippines?
Yeah, so the common jobs in the Philippines, and this is our observation these days. First of all, like we can really say, like the top, especially for young generations right now,
Yes.
is call center or BPO.
Yeah, BPO industry. So if you're working in a call center, I think that's the most common work today. And I guess it doesn't matter if you're a high school student or a college student, as long as you can speak English, you have good communication skills, and at the same time, I would say you have the confidence. Even though you can speak English and you don't have the confidence, you're not qualified, I guess.
Yeah, so you can't pass the examination. So they said, while you're working in a call center, but they do not know how difficult it is, like to pass the examination. So
Yes,
it's
that's
not
right.
easy.
Yeah, because you would undergo initial interview, then you would undergo quiz, examination,
test.
computer test, examination,
Then final examination.
final interview, I guess.
Yes, interview rather.
Yeah. So in the examination, there is hearing test, communication test. There is
Mock call.
Mac call. Then afterwards, they would test your QA.
Yes.
Yes.
Like that. But it really depends on the
I know, not QA, IQ. Sorry.
the company. So like I said, it's not really easy to join or enter BPO company or industry because the questions really
The qualification actually.
difficult. As
But-
long as like you can speak English or you're confident enough to speak English, for sure.
But
You
do
have the
you know in
chance.
the Philippines, even though call center is really difficult to apply, most stable job belittle BPO industry.
They downgrade call center agents because they said
That's not a stable job.
somebody stable job, and then it's like in the long run you will be like
Just they would always say that most of call center people are just standby,
yes, standby,
meaning to say undergrad.
undergrad. That's that's their mindset or that's their thinking.
especially for stable or regular government employees.
Yes, but they do not know what though like their sacrifices, right?
What are the process of being a
The process
BPO?
as well. So
Yeah,
it's not
call
easy.
center.
So
Yeah.
we've been we both like work in a BPO industry before, and yeah, very hard. And
It's really hard, and both of us also experience being in the government employee. So I would say if I would try to compare both, yeah, both are hard, but I would say BPO is much harder because you would be working at midnight.
yes, midnight. So mostly midnight
Yeah, mostly
because
midnight
clients are from different,
countries.
in the United States.
Yes. So
Yes,
I would say BPO is much harder than government employee. Yes.
yes,
Next is banking.
yes.
Second is banking. That's the most common work nowadays because there are a lot of franchise banking, right?
Yes, and more stable as well.
More stable
Stable
and
job and the salary. Yes, yeah, salary wise,
salary wise is good, especially if you're already a regular. Yeah. I have cousins are in banking, and at the same time, their salary is increasing the more they've been in the
every
company.
year.
Yeah, the
I've
more.
heard
Yeah.
every year that they have additional like amount of money every year,
Okay.
especially if they're regular.
Most of my cousins ask me why didn't you apply for a banking job or banking work? Um, Maybe because I was so responsible for my family and I want to have bigger money before. That's the reason why I didn't apply for banking. Because as far as I know, the monthly in banking would just be, I don't know, maybe 12,000 a month peso.
Maybe lower than that.
Lower than that.
Especially if you're
In training.
like in training. So you have to wait for how many years for before your salary,
Increase.
increase before your salary increase. So if you are like the breadwinner, it's hard for you to support your family, especially
Yes.
you. So it's difficult. So that's why call center agent, if you are a trainee or someone regular, the salary is the same,
Yes.
and you'll be getting.
Especially that. So I don't have a choice at that time, so that's the reason why I choose to be a BPO or a call center agent before.
Yes.
But now I would say, yeah, if I can be given a chance to apply in the banking industry, why not?
Yes. And then next will be
Cashiers?
cashiers or before that government employees.
Yeah, government employees. So
Yes.
that's the most stable job.
And you will get more or a lot of benefits.
Yeah, a lot of benefits. There's insurance. There's local. I think local benefits that we have.
Yes.
I would say government employee is, yeah, you have a stable job, but the salary is so low.
Yeah, especially if you are in a small city. If you're
Yeah.
working in the government and you are in a small city, the salary is too small, especially if you're not regular.
Yeah.
So, like, my experience, because I work also in the government before, and my salary is like every month 4 to 5 thousand peso.
Yeah, that's just 5,000 peso, guys. How would you try to like budget that in a month? If you're like living in an apartment, even your apartment is like 1,500 peso, it's not enough.
Correct. So maybe if you're regular, higher than that, but still, if you have to think, still small. But
Yeah, it's so
yeah,
small because as far as I know, most government employee, even though that they're regularized, they had a lot of debts.
correct. And you have to wait for how many years to become a regular employee.
Yeah, many years.
And unless if you have like family members in a higher position, they could refer you. So maybe a year or
Two
more than a year,
years,
or two
yeah,
years,
three
something like
years,
that.
and that's already having backup.
Yeah, having backup.
When you think, oh, if without backup.
Yes,
Yeah. So I would say being in a government employee would definitely would say I would say that yeah you have a stable job, but you have a lot of payments. Like you owe money to a lot of people. Yeah.
exactly. And next will be cashiers
Yeah,
in the department
cashiers,
stores.
department stores. Yeah. Also fast food chains. Yes.
Yes. So the rest will be you know,
These are the most common jobs for
and easy.
people that not easy. It's also difficult, but
We can say not
um,
easy but common rather.
yeah, the most common because most of there are a lot of people in the Philippines that are undergrad.
Yes.
Like they just graduate in elementary, they just graduate in high school, or they're undergrad in high school. So the most common job that they can apply is in the
Department store.
department store or the
Fast
fast
food.
food chains. So
And especially if they don't have the confidence to um,
apply in a BPO.
BPO or yeah, um, they would think, okay, I would like apply in department store or fast food chain.
Yeah, because they lack confidence or they think that they have limited vocabularies.
They're shy.
They're
They don't
shy.
have like the courage to communicate with foreign people.
Yes, or they have less. I would say they're not really. They're in an environment that has less foreigners.
Yes.
Yes, so I would say that's the reason. Even for us, we've been in Jollibee. If you know
Yeah, me
Jollibee,
too.
yeah,
Cashier.
we're both cashiers. We experienced in Jollibee, but of course, he was working here in Negros. I was still at Cebu.
Yes.
So both of us, we work in the fast food chain. You would think that Esme and Roger always say that they work this and that. We experience a lot.
Yeah, my first job working in a fast food chain in the Jollibee, cashier. Then second job in the government. Then
Yes.
next, I went to Cebu and work in a BPO. Then home base.
Me, I work first. My first work experience was Jollibee. Next is BPO. I've been in BPO for 8 years. Afterwards, home base, and being an online English teacher.
Yes. So I think yeah, like we said earlier, those are the common jobs here in the Philippines.
Yes.
Um,
Also OFW, I would say.
oh yeah, because they want to have like a higher salary.
Yeah, a higher salary, but the least I would say they
And they
would
can really
work.
save money there.
Yeah, they can really save money because they don't need to pay for the food. They don't need to pay for the rental. But depends on the work that they apply for.
Yes.
I would say that they could really save money, but at the same time, it's really hard to be far apart from your family, especially if you have a young daughter or a young son or you have kids.
You know, yeah, a family here in the Philippines. So for
Yeah.
sure, you really miss. They just take the rest that okay. Even though it's hard for me or for us, we will do this because of to our family
For the future.
for the future as well. So
Yeah.
I think that would be all, right?
Yeah, that's
So
all of the I think common jobs in here in the Philippines. So I hope you had a little bit knowledge about the work here in the Philippines.
yes. So I think yeah, that's it for today,
Okay.
and I hope you like it. And if you like it, just comment or like and subscribe our
Videos. So yeah, thank you so much for all the love and support. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.